Hey guys, I'm the Spire.
And I'm Cupid Pig.
And together combined, we are the TheMirrorSkeptics.
And welcome to our thoughts on this year's E3.
Yeah, so E3 2014 just passed, June 10th through June 12th, and quite a few interesting games have been announced and talked about.
Quite a few. Yes.
Indeed, good sir.
Now, what are we talking about first from this amazing E3?
Well, we're going to be talking about quite a few games, but let's start off with, of course, the most anticipated Nintendo game, Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS and Wii U.
Yep. Mostly Wii U, though.
So, oh, by the way, guys, actually, I'll mention that later. We have 3 new characters, all announced during E3, pretty cool, and, also we have a new mechanic, but we'll start off with the 3 characters. First off, I love Kid Icarus Uprising, it's my favorite 3DS game, it's awesome.
Yep.
And, of course, Lady Palutena is awesome, and there were rumors that Palutena would be in the game, because there was a screenshot, I believe, that showed her in it, but, sure enough, Palutena is a playable character.
Yeah, I like this. I've never actually played the Kid Icarus Uprising, which is like his favorite game or whatnot, but it looks pretty cool. I like the looks of her. I liked her trailer coming in and completely caught blocking Link of his time. I like that.
Yeah, and just, yeah, Link versus Pit, it's awesome, and then, and you get to see, yeah, and you get to see Palutena's awesome humor.
Yep.
And then at the end, you see this little shot of Dark Link, which is pretty interesting. But anyway, so Palutena herself, she seems pretty interesting fighter. She looks pretty powerful with all of her attacks. She seems pretty...
And I don't know if she got like a boost or something, or if Sonic got slower, but it showed her running faster than Sonic.
Oh yeah, she was like levitating above the air like that.
Yeah, she was going faster than Sonic. I don't know if that makes her an extremely fast and powerful character, or if they just nerfed Sonic. I don't know.
Shit. Oh man, that actually, and think about it. We have Rosalina and Palutena, both of them seemingly immortal or gods or whatever. Both of them fighting with freaking Mario and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Anyway, but her final, and you see her using all these powers. Like you see her going like Heavenly Light, Super Speed, Jump Glide, Rocket Jump throughout the entire thing. So those are all the powers.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And what looks to be her final smash is that black hole thing, like where she uses black hole and then mega laser right afterwards. I believe that's her final smash.
Probably what it is.
Yeah. Be pretty crazy if that was just a normal move.
That would be a really powerful move.
Yeah. Go Palutena.
Really
I love Palutena. Alright, so, moving on.
yeah.
Alright.
The Mii fighters.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
So, you can start this off if you want.
Not much to say. Okay, as you might not know, there's the swords wielder, the blaster Mii, the swords Mii, the blaster Mii, and the like brawler Mii.
Yeah.
And they like obviously the blaster Mii's long range. The swords one is like probably faster and has more strength with the sword, obviously, and then the brawler's probably really strong with their attacks, but not quite as fast.
Yeah. So, I like the idea that you can have 3 separate characters, and they showed, like, Ice-T and Abraham Lincoln and stuff. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And also, the trailer, when they showed Mr. Iwata and Reggie fighting, oh, that was awesome.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. I'll see if I can put up some footage of that right now. But, basically, that's an awesome way of introducing the Mii fighters. And it also showed a little mechanic in that trailer, which I'll get to in a second. But, let's see,
The last character first.
yeah. So, we have, brawlers, which seem to be, like for Little Mac fans, I think they'll get really used to this. I mean, you know, standard punches and kicks is...
Besides the fact, if you're like me and you are a little Mac fan, you'll just go for Little Mac instead of the Mii fighters because there's no reason to choose them over Little Mac.
Good point. And then you have the sword fighters. I guess people who like Link and Marth and stuff will like sword fighters. I feel like this can be pretty fun to use. Yeah.
Could be. And then obviously the blasters for people like Samus.
Yeah, Gunners. I'm probably not gonna use Gunner that much. Gunner seems really hard to use. I don't know.
Here's my theory. I'm not going to use any of them. The only reason I ever use them is because, hey, I can be me. But I don't want to use them because why would I be them whenever there's people like a little Mag who has better abilities, better everything. Samus has better abilities. Link has better abilities. Like, everybody just has better abilities. They're faster, they're stronger. And there's just no reason for me to use them.
Yeah, good point. But there is one more interesting aspect of the Mii's, and that is customizable moves. You can, let's see, you can choose from a set move pool of what moves they can use. So that's kind of interesting, but still.
Yeah, that's one of the few gooder or better things about it.
Gooder.
Better.
Yeah. Alright, so, now, next up, our last character, June 10th, on the night of June 10th, I believe, we had our final character, and it made a lot of people happy, and a lot of people, well...
Me.
Yeah. Who is that? Well, let's...
will like me.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Who is this?
What side of the spectrum do you fall on?
It's none other than the person who is... or rather, the creature who started out in arcade games, and it's...
It's freaking PacMan!
PacMan. Yep. So, I am sort of on the medium high-ish with him, and, well, Pig, he's not exactly happy.
I don't like it.
Yeah, so let's just quickly talk about PacMan. PacMan...
They're destroying it!
Alright, so basically PacMan, he is interesting. It looks like that
I love PacMan, it shouldn't be a fighting game.
So it seems like that he has a lot of melee moves, but he has this one move where he's like switching between items and then throwing them. And what I think that is like the longer you hold down the button, you scroll through the items and it's basically charging up, and then you let go of it. That's what it looks like to me.
Probably.
He has this one attack where he throws out pellets and then he chomps on them, and if you're in his way, well, sayonara. And what I believe is his final smash is,
He turns into the 2D1, right?
yeah, like a giant 2D1 and just dum 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 dum. Yeah, so he's interesting to say the least. And at the very end of the trailer, you see PacMan with Mr. Game & Watch, and
Confirmed. And I'm gonna be happy about it because I love Mr. Game & Watch.
yeah, so
I was actually pretty decent with them in Brawl.
the thing is, I just can't see like Mr. Game & Watch like okay, so here he is at the end of a PacMan trailer, a little funny joke. I can't really see him turning into a fighter, but meh, you never know.
Really?
I just don't see it happening. I mean, I'm not saying that Mr. Game & Watch shouldn't be a fighter. It's kind of weird.
I'd agree with you if he wasn't already in Brawl. If he wasn't in Brawl, I'd agree with you. But he was already in Brawl.
Okay.
That's like saying if someone like Link wasn't already in it, and then that happened.
Okay, I can see where you're going. Yeah.
Or even someone just like if I saw Snake in the trailer, I might be one of the only people, but I don't want Snake back just because of the concept of guns in a melee game. I don't like that. I don't like realistic, like the real life guns and stuff. And it's Super Smash. I never use Snake because of it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Snake is fun to play as, but he really doesn't fit that much.
He doesn't at all. Like I don't because Samus is a non-realistic blaster. There's all these different like mythical guns and stuff. But with him, there's actual grenades, bazookas. I just.
And leading us back to PacMan, the thing is, while like it's not really, I don't really see that much original in him. I mean, he seems very melee based, but you know.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Yeah. So.
That's probably why they're probably not gonna have it in the next game.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy about it.
So anyway, lastly, what we want to talk about is the new new mechanic. If you've played Pokemon Rumble U, you would know about the NFC figures, which you can use like to put in Pokemon into the game. Well, they brought them back. They're called Amiibo, and oh no, so basically Amigo, Amiibo. Bill Trinan was talking about them. He basically said that you can get a figure and you can put it on the Wii U gamepad, and you can basically train it up in different stats, and you can fight, and you can make it fight against yourself, CPUs, or other amiibos, which will train it up even more than usual.
Yeah. The thing is, I would love that to get it, but wasn't it like $20 for one?
Good point. So the thing is, I think they'll probably do something about that, but you know.
They're so expensive. I'd say like $5 or $10 for one, not 20. That's the third of the whole. That's the third of the game itself.
So I think they'll.
It's not even necessary.
I want to say they'll chop the price down, but meh.
I know. Maybe they'll lower it down the further it's out, and if they get it down to $5 or $10, I'll definitely start buying them. But $20 is way too much.
Yeah. So about the amiibo themselves, we did see them in the Iwata versus Reggie trailer, and
They look nice.
yeah, and at first I was really confused, like, okay, Mario figure, why does this help? Apparently, Mr. Iwata trained his Mario amiibo up a lot so that he could destroy Reggie. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
But
I'm just gonna.
yeah.
The thing is, if they have one for Little Mac, that's what I'm getting. Like right there, because Little Mac is one of my favorite character that I can see, like, just competitive-wise. And Punch-Out was my game in, like, 2008.
Plus, just
So, whenever I grew up with it.
Plus, just look at our content. Look at our content. And you already know how much we like Punch-Out.
I know, so much. Yeah, we love Punch-Out. And then, the fact that I'll have a little Mac figure already is just amazing, because I love the little Mac figure.
Also, if Little Mac had a big brother. Sorry, yeah, keep on going.
Oh, I was done. Just put it like in a trophy case or something.
Yeah, really, prized possession right there. Anyway, if Little Mac had a big brother, you know what his name would be?
Oh my gosh, I'm out. Okay, I'm back. You done?
Big Mac. So that's it for Smash.
Next one.
Alright, so I guess next up we could talk about another one of our very much loved series, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, catch 'em out!
Ooh, this game. So amazing. So beautiful. I love it. I love it.
So, we have Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the remakes to Gen 3, which, who wouldn't be excited?
My second favorite generation. I love Gen 3.
Gen 3 is amazing as a generation. It has a lot of really good features to it, and being remade in 3D completely, looking just like X and Y, and they have new Mega Evolutions. They showed a Mega Evolution of Sableye.
There's so much I love about it. Sableye looks amazing.
Yeah, he has like the shield.
He has a new ability or something.
Does he? I don't know. I just saw how he looks.
He looks awesome. Oh yeah, his ability or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was awesome.
I'll put it on screen.
Really cool
I'll look it up and put it on screen. So also we have Mega Evolutions for Sceptile and Swampert now, which they look pretty dang cool.
Ooh, I'm Swampert, my boy. I love Swampert. That was my favorite Pokemon. That was my favorite starter in that generation, and the bulkiness is real.
The bulkiness is real. Yeah, what's up with water?
All those Giga Drains, they're not gonna have a chance to get him. He's gonna eat him up.
Yeah, what's up with all those? Yeah, what's up with all those? What's up with all these Mega Evolutions of water types getting really bulky? We have Blastoise, and then we have this. Yeah. But also we see the region looks really good. Maxie and Archie look pretty cool, but
Archie. Ooh. Archie.
Yes, they are buffed up. Like, a little too much.
Archie. Archie. I love. Ooh, did you see the snapshots of their faces?
Yes. Oh my god, Archie is amazing.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Archie
Did you see that
is...
they have little like mega ring things or mega stone things?
Oh, they
in
do,
their, like,
actually, yeah.
Glasses. Archie or Maxie has one in his glasses, and Archie has one on a necklace. So
Yeah.
that probably means that they have Mega Evolution, like Mega Sharpedo and Mega Camera.
I can so see that.
I'd like that. I'd like that. I love Camera and I love Sharpedo. I'd love to have Mega both of them. Ooh.
Yeah. And then, we do see Mega Diancie. We do know about Mega Diancie, by the way. Mega Diancie, pretty cool, I guess. I mean, eh.
It just seems like it's bigger.
Yeah,
It
more
reminds me too much of Mega Gardevoir. It just gets
more
bigger
majestic,
fast.
but not that much change. Yeah.
Yeah, not
But
really.
anyway,
That was.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going with that.
YOLO.
I'm just not a big fan of Diancie. Big
We
fan of Diancie in the first place.
we do see the Mega Evolutions of Kyogre and Groudon, and apparently there'll be a Mega Evolving in a new method called Ancient De-Evolution or something.
Yeah, which makes sense because ancient.
Yeah. So you can talk about anything else about those games. I mean, yeah. What else? What other thoughts do you think you have on it?
I like the trailer where they showed the whole thing where they were ancient, which was cool. The fact I just love how they look in the first place. They look really cool. I'm definitely getting Alpha Sapphire. Love how it looks. I'll probably get both. But Archie is amazing. Everything about it's just amazing. It's,
Hi.
amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah. So is that all there is to say about those games? I guess so.
It seems so.
Alright, so let's see. Next up, why not go to I don't know, more adventure-like game, which, you know, I mean, normally you go through very puzzle-based, or it can turn into a beat 'em up. Look at Hyrule Warriors.
That looks so nice.
Yeah. So Hyrule Warriors,
So nice.
visually amazing, gameplay-wise, really cool. I love the Zelda series, and wow, Hyrule Warriors.
There's not much to talk about, really. They haven't shown us much besides the gameplay and the trailer, but it looks really nice.
Oh, actually, at the
Pretty
Nintendo,
much beat 'em up game that you can play with a lot of different characters.
yeah, and at the Nintendo Treehouse, they showed people played through the entire game, the entire demo, and there was Link and Midna who they played as.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
they look pretty fun, and oh my god, just what?
Yeah.
So I don't quite grasp the story, and off the top of my head, I can't remember it, but I think there's like this witch named Shia, and she's jealous of Link, and she turns evil, and she wants to win him over. I don't know. It's weird.
We'll see. We'll have some pictures of it.
Yeah,
You're probably saying it right now.
maybe.
Maybe. maybe
This is
not.
pre-editing.
Yeah, I like how they also have more characters. Like Zelda looks really cool in that.
Yeah.
She has really cool powers, it seems, like her bow and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
And also, for the first time today, I saw this new character in the Zelda series named Lana, and I haven't read up on her, but she seems
Is that
interesting.
the girl with the big old sword?
No, that's Impa.
Okay.
Yeah, I only saw her today. She has blue hair, and a lot of people relate her to Shia, but I'll put her on screen. So,
Okay.
Hyrule Warriors, pretty fun. Takes a different take on the Zelda series. Of course, it's a mix between the Zelda series and the Tecmo Koei's Warrior series. Pretty interesting. So, want to move on?
Well, the only other thing I can think about is they're probably not, but the possibility of multiplayer could be really awesome.
Yeah, so you can just look at the footage of the game, and you can see just, wow, it would be so fun in multiplayer.
Get more counters and blockings in their movesets, and that could be so cool. More projectiles, stuff that could be really cool, like team-based deathmatch.
Yeah.
Or just free-for-all, one-on-one, or like a lot of people just going at it. That could be really cool.
It could. That would
Probably
be
won't
really
because
cool.
most Nintendo things don't have it like that, especially with that new gen stuff.
Yeah, and
They might.
it probably won't, but it is a really good idea.
It is.
Alright, so let's quickly dive into the world of Mario. Specifically,
Yeah.
partying. We have 9 games of Mario Party. And hey, why not add a 10th?
Yeah, why not? Why not add 10 billion?
Big double digits.
Yep.
So we have Mario Party 10, and it might not look so amazing. I mean, we have our standard car, and a lot of people didn't really like the car mechanic from Mario Party 9.
Stupid car.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't really like it either. I preferred, like, 4 people moving all around, and but the thing is, and you do have all your mini games, and it seems like standard Mario Party until dun dun dun. Guess who rips through the screen?
Bowser. It looks awesome. That's the part that makes me want to get it now.
Yeah.
You can actually, it's a 5-player game, 4 people do the card thing, and the whole Mario Party 9. But then the first person gets to be Bowser the whole time, and gets to sabotage everyone else, which is really awesome.
Yeah, and imagine how satisfying it is just to mess with 4 people as Bowser, just mess with them. So yeah, Bowser, it
What's
seems...
also cool is in the gameplay, or in the trailer, it seems like Bowser also, like, destroys blocks as he goes, which is really cool.
So, I think how it works is, after the 4 people roll in the car, then it's Bowser's turn to roll, and he rolls multiple dice blocks and tries to catch up with the others, and if he does, then they have to play a Bowser minigame, which is the rolling on wheels, shooting out fireballs, and the other people have to dodge it. So yeah, it's really interesting ideas for Bowser minigames, and really, I mean, seems like the most that Bowser has ever interfered with them in Mario Party game, in a Mario Party game.
Yeah, because before it's just been like, Bowser time, you get to have a punishment.
Yeah, so this game really makes you want to watch out for Bowser.
Yeah.
Or if you are Bowser, then just mess up everybody's life.
Which is what I'm gonna be doing the whole time.
Same. Alright, so let's quickly dive into a, you know, yarn.
Whoa.
World.
Yoshi!
Yoshi's Woolly World. We actually kind of timed that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Alright, so Yoshi's Woolly World, oh boy. It seems like it looks like a sequel to Kirby's Epic Yarn, which I did enjoy the mechanic of, and this is a bit of a, what do you people call it? I can't think of the name. A guilty pleasure. I, every once in a while, go back to my apartment in Kirby's Epic Yarn and redecorate it just so it fits the holiday going on, like my birthday or something. So yeah, that's a bit of a guilty pleasure.
I'm just gonna say, I like the game, mostly because it reminds me a lot of Yoshi's Island. And I love Yoshi Island, that was my favorite Game Boy game. I'll probably do a Let's Play on that eventually. I love that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really nice. I like it. I like the art style much more than Epic Yarn. It looks more. The wool itself looks better than said yarn and than Epic Yarn. I feel like it's just more together and more nice and friendly looking.
Yeah, graphically, this game looks awesome. Gameplay-wise, also quite interesting. We see Yoshi unraveling pieces of wool with his tongue, so that's kind of interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
And the whole multiplayer aspect of it is also cool, where you have to help each other out. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Seems really fun and really brings a whole new puzzling aspect to Yoshi games. For some reason, I've been playing a lot of Yoshi's New Island, and while I don't really like the game that much, it does remind me how interesting Yoshi games can be with the whole puzzling thing and exploration in the game. Yoshi's Woolly World can bring that exploration to a whole new level. Alright, so let's go into, how about back to the Mario games, but let's make our own Mario game. Or level.
That was cheesy.
I'm sorry.
Mario Maker.
Dun 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 dun.
Wow. Yeah, Mario Maker. It looks kind of nice. I might get it, I might not. It looks okay.
Yeah, so what you can do is you can create You can create your own Mario levels, unfortunately not in quite the depth that we expected. I mean, it's like typical 1-1. You can make your blocks, piranha plants, Goombas, pipes. It's not, there's not that much depth to it, but one interesting thing is that you can flip the graphics from, original NES Super Mario Bros. To New Super Mario Bros. U graphics. And I've seen some people at E3 create some really creative levels, and pretty interesting. Yeah, but overall, not too much to say here. There was a rumor about Mario Maker, and a lot of people were wondering, really, is this gonna be a thing? Sure enough, there you go.
$20 game, is what I'm saying. Not that much.
Yeah.
Not that expensive, but it could be cool.
Alright. So, next up, I guess...
Still Mario.
Let's talk about one more Wario game. But...
Wario.
Yeah.
Sounds like you said Wario. the new WarioWare.
The new WarioWare!
It has not come. It's not coming.
Who said Mario has to have the spotlight all the time? Even somebody as Toad can have the spotlight, looking for treasure
This is an
himself.
advertisement for the upcoming WarioWare game that's not coming out yet.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Yeah, Captain Toad's treasure.
So this game, for those of you who like those treasure levels in Super Mario 3D World, where Captain Toad goes through a level, look for the 5 green stars.
This is for you.
Yeah, this is that in a game, and while it might seem boring, just going through a level, puzzle, blah blah blah, it is actually pretty interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I might get it, might not. Again, $20 game. Not that extensive, it could be really interesting.
So it looks like that Captain Toad's going through these levels, looking for these gems, and at the end you have one power star, and you get it, and you beat the level. Yeah.
It's pretty much that simple. Sometimes there's just like certain things you need to do, puzzles, and then there's like bosses at every certain point.
Yeah, we see a red dragon that Captain Toad fights. He beats it by accidentally beats it. Like, he accidentally topples over this giant mountain and it crashes on the dragon's head and he dies. Pretty funny.
Oh yeah, and then back to, for a second to, Yoshi's Woolly World and whatnot. There's a boss too, little Litleo, is what it looked like.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that.
It was so cute!
It is so cute!
It was a little puppy going on fire. That sounds actually kind of bad, wow.
Oh my god.
It was a fire lion, pretty much, is what it looked like. It was really cute, and I liked it.
Yeah.
Put a picture of it up there.
Boom!
You're putting a picture, boom, you're seeing it right now.
That is cuteness at its finest.
Right there.
Yeah. You're just making me go to the limits of my editing magic, huh?
Yeah, we'll see how impressed I am with you after this video.
Yeah, this is just recording. Anyway, so we have one more game to talk about. It's a Kirby game. This is the first Kirby game that
This isn't the last game. What are you talking about, Willis? We got a few. We got like 4 more.
What? Oh, duh. We have a little surprise for you guys.
And 1 more. I'll remind you of it after this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about one of the worst Kirby games in existence. That's all gonna happen.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. At least that's the tentative title.
Yeah.
So, this game is based on Kirby Canvas Curse. You're in a ball, you draw lines, you go along the lines, you touch Kirby to dash. It seems very stylus based. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
This is pretty much the first Kirby game that
I
I'm
want
not...
them to have like a Kirby Superstar remake, because that was my favorite Kirby game.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
And this is the first Kirby game that I'm not really excited for, but they do know what we like. We have Return to Dreamland and Triple Deluxe, very similar games, simple Kirby platformers, everybody loves them. Canvas Curse, and this kind of gameplay, Canvas Curse and Rainbow Curse, very, kind of gimmicky, I don't know.
I don't like it. I've always remembered Kirby as a fighting / platformer, and it's literally just making it where you just go across the line. And I kind of fell out of Kirby after they made it where you could, with the yarn thing, where you can make it into like tanks and all these inanimate objects. I just
Hey, Killer Pig, have they crossed the line?
I'm out of here.
Don't leave me, I love my puns.
Just no, that was so bad. Okay, not much time with that.
And that's Killer Pig Rage number 2. Alright, so those are all the Nintendo games we have to talk about,
No,
but...
no, oh my god.
What?
Splatoon.
Yeah, that was a little last second decision we made.
Splatoon.
Trailer, up. So Splatoon, you can talk about it.
I like it. It's pretty much a third-person shooter game, where you are these either orange, blue, light blue, pink, green, all these different kind of colors, but you're either one or another, and you're facing each other. You're pretty much squid paint people, where you pretty much the objective is to kill the other team and get as much of your color paint across the whole area. And yeah, there's like power-ups, like a big roller that if you roll over someone, then it's one shot, bazookas, grenades, laser blasters. And the cool thing is, if there's paint on the ground or on the wall, you can go into it and then travel up on it. And it looks really nice. I'm probably gonna get it.
Yeah, this game, it's been showed off a lot at E3, and a lot of people have been playing it. And the thing is, it looks really interesting and really unique for an FPS. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
it is third person, but it counts.
Yeah.
And you have shooting paint all over the place, traveling up walls if you shoot it on the wall. And I guess you also have to eliminate eliminate the other team.
Yeah, that's what it seems.
Yeah, and you get items like a roller, which seems like you can cover a lot more land. Grenades, same. So very interesting concept for a game like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess that's pretty much all we can talk about.
Online multiplayer is awesome, by the way, if it was in there.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for the... Wait, no, it's not. We have some not Nintendo games to talk about.
Yeah, specifically 3, and he's going to be going through them. So, you can talk about the 2 that I haven't looked into that much.
Okay, first we're going to talk about one of my favorite franchises of all time, the Batman games. We're talking about Batman Arkham Knight. It looks awesome. Arkham Knight, if you don't know, is a new villain made just for this series, or just for this game. His name is the Arkham Knight. He's the villain of this whole thing. The game looks so nice. If you don't know, like, tidbits, if you actually tried to play this game on the 360, it would crash the game just by riding the Batmobile. Which, oh yeah, the Batmobile is a new mechanic in this. This game looks really nice. You can see the drops of sweat on people. Whenever I saw it first, I thought it wasn't even a game. I thought it was real life. And at their E3 announcement, at their E3 trailer announcement, they had the trailer and they made their game crash on purpose just to show Scarecrow, who looks scary. Like,
They
he looks
did?
really scary.
They
He
crashed it
looks
on
awesome.
purpose?
And that's pretty much it about this game. It's not going to have multiplayer, which is really disappointing because I love that about Arkham Origins. But this game looks awesome. There's Penguin looks cool. I hope they bring back all the assassins like they did in Origins, or at least some from like Deathstroke.
Sorry guys, little glitch there. I'll tell you, Killer Pig, when I can hear you. But yeah, the game, I have seen a little bit of it. It does look really interesting. I haven't heard that they actually crashed it on purpose. That seems really interesting. Really, huh. I should probably look more into that game. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, so yeah, did you hear all that I said?
I told you when it cut off, so you can just, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're good then. So yeah, pretty much that was it. They made the game crash on purpose just to show Scarecrow and his message, which was really legit. It looks really scary. And the characters are cool. Just in case you guys didn't hear me, Penguin looks cool. I hope they bring back the, there's no multiplayer in it, which is disappointing because it was in Origins, which I really liked. But I hope they bring back assassins like Deadshot, Deadshot, Deathstroke, people like that. That's pretty much all about the game. I really like it. I'm definitely getting it. It looks really nice. I'm just gonna have to get an Xbox One now.
Alright, so the second game.
the next game that he doesn't really know much about, but I love the franchise of too, is Assassin's Creed. It's gonna be Assassin's Creed Unity, first multiplayer in story game, Assassin's Creed game, which looks really nice. You have, well, obviously, I'm gonna get it because it has four people, and you can have 4 people in multiplayer online to work together to do a certain thing. And I guess the story pretty much is that people are riding, and this is, I think, the French Revolution, and yeah, people are riding, and you're pretty much just trying to take out these French people, I guess, is what it seems like. Not much else to talk about this game. It just showed a lot of really cool mechanics and multiplayer with the 4 characters, which is cool.
Yeah, the only Assassin's Creed game I played was Black Flag, and that game was incredibly fun. I did look at Unity. It looks, graphic-wise, I really like it, and
It looks great.
and gameplay-wise, pretty dang cool.
It looks even greater.
YOLO. So the last game that we're gonna talk about is, well, this one I looked up a couple of minutes ago, and well, before we started this.
And really been excited about for quite a while. Comes out October 7th, 2014, if you don't know that, Shadow of Mordor, based off of the Lord of the Rings series.
Yeah.
And it looks really nice, it looks good. Oh god, what's the name of it? You play as, it's a third-person game. It's pretty much one of the first Lord of the Rings games. It's the first Lord of the Rings games of this, like, past, like, 2 or 3 years. I know that for sure. But it looks really nice. It has new mechanics where if you kill an ogre, or chop an ogre's, like, arm off, and then you find it, like, 5 minutes later, it's still going to be the same ogre. It has its own personalities, and it's still going to have that one arm cut off, and which is really cool. You can go into the you can go into the Wraith world, like Frodo did when he put on the ring, and you go invisible. You can like look at people when you're in that, and you can see what their name is, what have they done, and all this stuff. And then you can go out of the Wraith world and do stuff like fight them or stuff. And you know their personality from the Wraith world. You can track them down. You can, if they run, you can he does this thing where he puts his hand on the guy's face, and you can control them. You can in this thing you can spot. You can make them spy. You can assassinate. You can kill them to assassinate some of their own more orcs that are leaders, or what was the other one? Sacrifice them, or threaten, or whatnot. And with the threaten, they go back and they speak of this moment to scare off, to get yourself a better reputation, and it looks really nice.
As soon as I saw that moment when he put his hand on his head and then those 4 options appeared, I was immediately like, whoa, there are this many options from grabbing this guy's face. That is,
yeah.
Wow.
That just makes the game so in-depth because of the amount of choices that you can have. It's just, this game looks so nice.
Yeah, no, graphically, awesome. I mean, I really like how it looks, and all the fighting orcs in this game, it looks really fun, really satisfying, actually.
Yeah. It looks a lot like the game, fighting-wise, it looks like Batman Arkham Origins, the gameplay of that, where you can go and punch one guy, but you could turn around and punch someone else that'd be in a split second. It's not just you're locked on to find this one guy, and then you have to you can fight all these different people at one time. You can stab one guy and then block a punch, and then stab another guy, and then slice that guy's head off right after that. It's really cool.
Yeah, which makes the gameplay of the fighting gameplay really unique, very interesting.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about Batman fighting gameplay is because you're not locked onto one person. You can fight all these different people and block all these different people at once.
Yeah, and when I saw the gameplay of the game, I was like, okay, standard, you know, beat everybody up. But you look deeper into it, it's very unique, very,
It,
very.
it, it is. It has a really interesting story.
Yeah.
It's. I'm getting it for the Xbox and PC.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, when you said when you put your hand on his face and you troll him, get it? Cause he's an orc and you troll
Oh my
him.
gosh. So bad.
Well, guys, after Killipig's third rage,
Yep.
I think.
Oh, I just ranted for a long time about all three of those games. Ooh.
No, sorry, dude. I'm not. That's not my forte. I'm sorry.
Oh, that wasn't ranting. That was just yeah, nerding out
Felt good.
about it.
Felt good to nerd out.
It felt good. It felt good to let it all out, scream and shout.
I would sing. Oh no, you did it for me. You did it for me. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, that's E3. Pretty good E3.
Pretty much. At least the things that we care about.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit more.
And for the games that do have an official release date, I will put them on screen right now. And
Oh,
yeah, damn release dates though.
nice. That one. I like that one. Oh, that one's not that far away. Huh, me left. Okay.
Actually, I don't know if any of them do have release dates.
A few of them do.
Few of them do.
Shadow Mordor.
Don't spoil it. We'll put them on screen.
Okay, yeah. You can see it on screen right now.
Yeah. So, guys, that's E3. I hope you get some of these games, or at least look into them, because there is quite a bit to be, well, gaping your jaw at. I'm never gonna say that again. Alright.
I know we won't be getting some of these games, at least most of them.
Definitely. I can see I can see online multiplayer, me and Killpigs playing Splatoon together. I can see that being really fun.
I did that. I'm probably gonna get most of these games except for maybe 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think that's about it. So I guess we'll see you back on the Mirror Skeptics for, well, I don't know. I mean, more Pixelmon, more, who knows? Who knows?
Mario Kart.
Yeah, we have Pixelmon, Mario Kart 8, and of course the hidden in the shadows that a lot of people probably forgot about, Pokemon,
Yeah, there's no song.
Ho-Oh, and Lugia. That is the name of the game.
Lugia Nuzlocke. We're solo around it with just those.
Oh, girl.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Nah, but if you haven't checked out the channel, check out some of our videos. We've done some pretty cool stuff, and check out our individual channels.
Punch out.
Yeah. Also, you can check out our individual channels. But I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So, hope you guys had a great E3. I'm the Sky Spire,
And I'm killing the pig.
and we're signing out, and until then. I think I stole your part.
Yeah, you did. You said sign out. So sign out, you're supposed to until then. It's okay.